a shotgun run call.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. And he'll pick up the first down. Stop at the 27.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up. Quick throw caught on the left side. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down mark.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Back to throw. It's Aller. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
They're going to the air in the first play. Caught quickly.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And the wideout goes in motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
So your defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. There are just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To bootleg here. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Good enough for first down yardage.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
The short completion of the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. And the Tigers are in the red zone. They'll give it to the running back. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
It's makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. The Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Great job with the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
And that one straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here. It makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Heads out of bounds at the 33 after a decent return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. He'll hand it off. Fighting off the defender. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's second down. Throwing off play action. He's running out of time here. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Nowhere to run. Up for Allen for no gain.
There you go, defense. Not fooled at all by that screen pass. Good job of flying to the football. The back had nowhere to go.
We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
The pocket breaking down, and it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. But a quick stop for the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff to the back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And now from the pistol formation. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They're going to run it. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Locates the tight end. It's complete. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and you can go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Throws it to the right. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down on the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. To throw, it's Aller. Makes a quick grab. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Now it's second down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Second and 10 after the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They've converted both third down attempts on the drive so far, but now it's 3rd and 8. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They start the drive with a good throw to the right. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw yet again. With the catch, it's Williams.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Orders from the pocket, complete over the middle. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
The Tigers line it up with 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
See what they can do here. 3rd down and goal from the 1. To keeper trying to get to the marker. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. There's the handoff. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
This defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Wide open downfield. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense now operating in empty. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Back to pass. It's Aller. Pressure is coming. Grab down the middle. It's Pena. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. They trap him for a sack. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. And he'll set up to throw. Tight end makes the grab. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks right and lets it fly. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They bring him down. A chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
They'll hand it off. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here, and let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this deep to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A jet sweep here. Can the receiver get the edge? Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Man, I love to see a defense that's prepared for anything. The offense here tries that jet sweep and quickly found out that going side to side is tricky against this defense and the speed they have.
To throw, it's Klubnik. Bringing pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Moore.
The quarterback looks downfield and make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working.
Here he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. There was no catching him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. On first down, it's play action. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Hudson. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
Looking for some space. It's Allen. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Oh, he makes the catch. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1. And the Nittany Lions looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Scanning the field, it's Allen. Looking for 6. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, Chris, let's give credit to this defense. Forced into the red zone, backs against the goal line, but they're fighting and breaking up what they can.
On third and goal, they've got to cut into this big lead. Probably 4-down territory. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep them short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th-down try. And he's got it. Touchdown, Penn State. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
The extra point is good, but down now 14, 24-10. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Let's start on the next drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the drive, they look to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Running out of time in the pocket. Caught behind the line. It's Haynes. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yards on the play.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
Off the play fake on 1st down. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
On the run, it's Haynes. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he needs you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Scanning the field. It's Aller. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Haynes. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
As the 1st down is still going. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock and trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Get set.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Dropping back. It's Klubnik. Defense is coming after him. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking to chuck it again. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. When he's got some space here. On the move. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's got it with a 2-point conversion. It's a 2-score game, so hope's still alive here in the late going. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Is back out there. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Now, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's third down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
The game is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. The pass rush closing in. Complete with a running back in this 4th down play. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Grinding away with a running game. Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Important second down play coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth-quarter offense all year long, the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They make the stop, but then lose the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Here we go, third down close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Grab behind the line, it's Randall. Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. What I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down lead the game like this. You got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Play fake, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play action call.
Touchdown, Tigers! And the route is on.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. To the air, it's Aller. The pocket breaking down. He's sacked. He's brought down right at the 5-yard line.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
That's caught. It's Ross. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
With the catch, it's Ross. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches to run out the clock and let the party begin. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
Here's the toss play now. Running to the right. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.